Hello and welcome to A Life Full of Meaning. My name's Lisa and together with my husband Glenn, we make a weekly vlog where we document our search for a more meaningful life. So without further ado, let me show you how the week unfolded. Welcome to Saturday. It's a brand new week and we're starting it by heading to the shops to buy some delicious groceries. So come on, let's go. Oh, Christmas lights. Looking forward to those switching on. Well, the weather forecast said no rain today, no rain tomorrow, no rain for about a week, but it's raining. I've got my shopping list. Every recipe I am cooking this week uses cabbage. Yeah, it's a low cost tasty ingredient. 3 days shopping. Let's try and get this for under £30. Oh, look at those, they're pretty cute. It smells good in here. Right, oh, lemons, onions. We came in under budget, £24, so that's okay, but couldn't get any oyster sauce. That is the only one ingredient I couldn't get. I did a swap though, because I was going to buy chicken thighs, but they were so expensive compared to whole chicken. So I just bought an extra large chicken, so hopefully that will last us all 3 meals. So I need to get some oyster sauce. It's a fundamental ingredient for tonight's dinner. So I think we're going to have to go into Brixham. We'll check out the co-op and the little Tesco's there. Come on, let's go. They really lied to you about the no rain, didn't they? So we've come into Brixham. The search for oyster sauce is on. Look at this. This looks stunning. Love it. Right, let's give Tesco's a go. So we took the groceries back. We unpacked them. We've now gone back in the car and we're popping round to see Fran and Nick. Bought some delicious chocolate biscuits to have with coffee. That was so lovely to catch up with Fran and Nick. Come on, let's get back to the caravan. Tonight's dinner, quick and easy. What I like about this dish, it's got very few ingredients and hopefully it's all gonna come together in a matter of minutes. I've thrown the noodles in. And now for the sauce. I've thrown the chicken in. Let's see if this is a good alternative to a takeaway. Here we go, Mr. Warner. Let me know what you think of this one. Good morning and welcome to Sunday. I've jumped out of bed. I've made Mr. Warner a coffee. I was thinking I'd love a ginger cookie with my coffee this morning. And then, of course, I started looking at ginger cookie recipes and I found one. They just had 5 ingredients and I had all 5 ingredients and I was like, well, let's make it. I've double checked, it's got 6 ingredients, but still only 6 ingredients and no egg either, which is good because I haven't got any eggs. I think the dough was supposed to be slightly thicker than that because I was supposed to be able to roll it into a ball. These aren't looking too bad. Oh, they taste good. We're heading out the door. We're going to Paignton for a stroll along the seafront. It's grey, it's breezy, not raining, not that cold either. So, perfect weather for a stroll. We've come here to go to Lidl's. It's shut down. I have to see if they've got a tin of tomatoes in pound stretcher. Couldn't find a tin of tomatoes. I'm still searching. It's all I need for dinner. Oh, they've done a nice job on that. Train coming. No sooner had the barrier's gone up, they've come down again. Right, let's look for a tin of tomatoes. Oh, look at those. You'll like those, ain't you? Tin of tomatoes is what we're looking for. I know you're wondering, why did I not get a tin of tomatoes when I went shopping? And it's because I thought we had some. I managed to get a tin of tomatoes in Holland and Barrett. Glenn's just getting a coffee and a hot chocolate from the gorgeous coffee stand just down there. We're going to sit in the car. I am going to try and upload the week's dailies because the internet of the caravan is shocking. Let the uploading begin. Here comes Mr. Warner. That's the best hot chocolate I've tasted for a long time. Watching the dogs have the time of their life as they're running along the beach. So when we walked along the seafront, We got to the bottom where Harbour Lights restaurant was, and the smell of roast dinner coming from that restaurant, oh, it smelled so good, so good. This evening for dinner, I am creating my very own version of Chris's Turkish. Do you remember the meal we had a couple of weeks ago, which had the pita bread, the tomato, the chicken? Well, I was going to create it more or less exactly like that, but because I'm using leftover chicken, I'm going to incorporate the chicken into the tomato sauce. So I've taken a tangent. I've also thrown in to the tomato sauce some of this oxo shawarma herbs and spices. That's what's smelling so good. I mean, not that you can smell it, but believe me, it's smelling good. I'm also, oh, I'm throwing everything in now. I am going to put in some of this pomegranate sauce that I brought from the international food store that we went to with Chloe the other week. So I'm taking a turn, but essentially it's going to be pita, it's going to be tomato sauce, it's going to be chicken, it's going to be Greek yogurt. Oh, it's tasting good. I'm going to leave it to simmer and do its thing. Here we go, Mr. Warner. Good morning and welcome to Monday. Oh, I love a Monday. I do. I love a Monday. Today, we've been busy crafting. Glenn has been painting those boxes. They're for a Christmas present. I've been cracking on with my crochet for my mum's Christmas present. So it's sort of been all about the Christmas presents today. Glenn has walked round to reception, got 2 tickets for the end of season party here at South Bay. Glenn, slightly miffed, is saying, like, dress up in your summer clothes. Glenn's like, don't want to. I was like, just go with it, Glenn, go with it. But put on a pair of sunglasses and a baseball cap.
Swim shorts.
A pair of swim shorts. Glenn's just broken our egg cups. Yes, he decided that he was going to pack them. Because we haven't used them, he was going to pack our egg cups, and he carefully stored them in a plastic container and then knocked it and broke the plastic container and the egg cup. So yeah, that's how we're going about moving. We're just breaking everything and throwing it away. So
it's not bitter.
I'm not bitter about the egg cups at all. We've managed to save 2. And there's only 2 of us, so that's fine. We can never have guests around who want boiled eggs.
I don't think we will.
No. Anyway, come on, let's go. We're getting out, going into town, going to have a stroll around, get some fresh air. I need it. I need some fresh air. It is a grey day today, but not cold and not rainy, so we're taking our wins where we can. I was going to say, it's a misty day out there today. We're going to take a stroll along the Breakwater, even though I can feel rain in the air. It's been a very pleasant walk down the Breakwater. See how that sailing boat's getting on that we saw just leaving. Oh yeah, it's got really far out there. Oh, a couple of seals in. Brixham feels so empty and quiet. Let's have a look over here. We're going to go round to Liberty's for a cup of tea. You don't often see the bottom of the Golden Hind. Sea's far out today. Oh look, Christmas decks. Getting ready. Everyone's getting ready. It always looks so good. Glenn's gone fruitcake. I've gone chocolate orange cheesecake, I think. Looks lovely.
Little lake on it there.
That's a lot of steps up there. Fortunately, we're this way. Wow, look at that. Almost trod on that. Almost trod on it. Look at those gorgeous pink flowers. They're a really vibrant shade of pink. So we just got back. Mr. Warner is just raking some leaves. Fireworks are going off. It's a very simple dinner tonight. Still using up that chicken. We've got jacket potatoes. We've got coronation chicken. It looks a bit of a different colour, and that is because I added a secret ingredient. Some sweet and sour tamarind that we brought at the Dartmouth Food Festival. That's gone in there. Of course, the obligatory mango chutney, some mayonnaise, some curry powder, some sultanas. I think it's going to be delicious. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. Well, Tuesday is a travel day, but just for Mr. Warner. I'm staying here, staying put. Now this morning, I was like, let's go do something. I was like, oh, let's go for breakfast somewhere. And then I was like, no, Glenn, we've got breakfast stuff here. Why don't we just go for a little walk, come back and have a coffee and a nice breakfast? So I was like, yeah. Also, I'm on a bit of a budget thing this month. Yeah, I am. I'm trying to make my money last right to the end of the month. It usually runs out way before that. I'm just being conscious of where, when and how I'm spending my money. So, come on, let's go for a budget busting walk. Another grey day. Don't matter though. I think they're going to be moving a couple of these caravans off the site. Mr. Warner's just clocked that it is not windy today, so it might be an idea to have another practice go of the drone. You get an opportunity to see just how grey it is. You can see something bobbing up and down in the sea. I doubt you'll pick it up on the camera, but it looks quite big, like a boat, some sort of structure bobbing up and down. Well, we can't see that floating object. It's completely gone. I'm so glad we decided to just come for a walk rather than go and spend 20 quid in some cafe somewhere. It's a much better option. Mr. Warner's at it again, practicing. He's really having lots of fun playing with this, you know. I'm now in the shot apparently. I've got to come and stand over here. This is my absolute favourite part of this walk. I love it. There's something so beautiful about an empty beach. What are you thinking, Mr. Warner? Huh? What are you thinking?
We're building some lodges like that on our site, but not with sea views like that.
Great views there. That's a bad day for someone. They lost their kite up that tree. That's an unfortunate ending for that kite. There's a lot of leaves here. Oliver would have loved to have kicked through these leaves. They've disconnected all of these ones, so I don't know when they're going, what's replacing them. Looks like that one's going as well. There's a lot going on today. Well, not really, but it feels like a lot. Number one, as I said, Glenn's leaving today.
Not leaving for good.
No, not leaving for good. Just for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He'll be back Friday night. Bake-Off's on tonight, which is great. I've got to work this afternoon. And it's the US election. All that going on today. I'm so close to finishing this shawl for my mum. I had to stop last night. I just couldn't see what I was doing. I had the light on, but I just couldn't see. So I was like, no, stop, start again in the morning. Yay, Christmas shawl completed. Right, Mr. Warner, you drive carefully.
I'll see you
on Friday. Okay, take care. Bye. Righty, I am going to make some deliciousness. I've got to say, this is one of my favourite breakfasts. I've got some of the chocolate protein powder, some Greek yoghurt, some fruit, and then I'm going to top it with all sorts of deliciousness. I'll just stir this in. I don't measure anything out. Just give it a stir. This is looking delicious, but you know what it needs? Oh yes. This is good stuff. This is my feast. Is complete. I'll start work in about half an hour, but before I do that, I'm going to get dinner on. I bought some beef and I'm going to cook it up and I'm going to make it last 3 days. Yeah, I am. I'll do it in some sort of stock or sauce. I'll cook it slowly. I'm just frying it off now, but I will put it in the slow cooker, cook it all afternoon, and then I'm going to use it over the next 3 days in various recipes. Dinner in the slow cooker. Just about to get my computer out, start work, and I'll see you later this afternoon. Well, good evening to you. Work is done. I've had a very good afternoon at work today. Super productive. It is so dark here. Can you see? I actually quite like it. I'm not going to moan about it. Door's locked, lights on. Oh, I feel all cosy. It's not a bad way to be. So, Bake-Off tonight. So I'm going to make some more of those ginger biscuits. They were so tasty. Mr. Warner, he ate most of them. They're all gone, so I thought I'd make some more. Super easy, just 6 ingredients and take minutes to make. So I'm going to get those going on. Dinner's in the slow cooker, so that's all sorted. Let's get these biscuits made. In those ones go. Ginger nuts are out. Bowl of deliciousness for dinner. Bake Off is on. Good morning and welcome to Wednesday. I keep thinking it's Tuesday. I'm going to be confused all day. I am off to get my hair cut. Very happy about this. I love a good haircut day. Yes, I do. So come on, let's go. So I'm in town. I'm going to pop into the post office. I need to get an international stamp. I got a letter for Janet in my bag. So let's go and get that before I go to the hairdresser's. Letter posted. £2.80 now. Used to be £2. Let's go get a haircut. That's a haircut done. Those caravans have gone. Didn't take them long. It's a while since I've walked down and up that hill. It was a good workout. I bought some bread. I bought some coconut milk. I'm going to make some soup later on in the week. Bought some coconut toothpaste as well. Oh, thought I'd give it a try. I was going to grab my normal Colgate. I was like, oh no, coconut. I'll give that a try. Right, I'm going to sit down and ring my mum, do a bit of video editing. I am working this afternoon, so I will catch you later. I finished work. It's almost dark outside. A mist was descending around the caravans. It just feels like you want to be inside, warm and cosy. I'm going to pack my computer away. I'm going to make something delicious for dinner. I'm going to use what I made yesterday. I'm just going to jazz it up a bit. I'm not sure how yet, but basically it's going to be the beef casserole I made yesterday, which was delicious, by the way. I'm just going to jazz it up. This is a bit of leftover coleslaw mix that I made earlier on in the week. I'm just frying it. This is the leftover beef casserole from yesterday. And in here, I've just roasted some butternut squash. I'm going to bring it all together, but I'm not exactly sure how yet. I think I might use some of this ginger tamarind. Yeah, I'm going to throw that in the pan with the cabbage. Throw in the butternut squash. Oh yes, this is coming together. Smelling very good. I've thrown some of the stew in there. I'm going to add another spoonful of this in there. Oh, that is so tasty. Oh my goodness, this stuff is like magic. My goodness, the ginger. Lovely. Good morning. And welcome to Thursday. This week is flying by. I don't know where the time's going. Mr. Warner will be back tomorrow night. So I'm trying to get lots of jobs done today. I've done loads of video editing this morning already. Did it from a soft office. Yeah, that's right. Bed. That's where I did my video editing this morning. Got myself a cup of coffee, took it back to bed, sat there and video edited. Not an unpleasant way to spend a couple of hours, to be honest. That is not all I've been doing. Oh no, I've been in the Christmas spirit. One of the things that I realised, what gets in the way of making a meaningful Christmas is time. And what I mean by that is if I leave it too late, I won't make gifts. I end up buying stuff instead and it all becomes a bit too stressy, and I hate a stressy Christmas because I love Christmas. As you know, we've started early this year. I've already finished my mum's shawl and we have been painting these gorgeous boxes for the kids. Now Glenn did such a good job of the painting. We were umming and ahhing whether to do what I was actually planning to do for the boxes, which was to use some tissue paper to cover them. We wondered whether we should actually decorate them or leave them as they are. Oh, I just couldn't resist. I've started decorating and I'm nervous. This is what I've done so far. I've got these napkins which I brought for this purpose. They're beautiful. I've put the first layer of Mod Podge on them. I'm hoping when that dries, that's going to look amazing and I'll be able to put a second coat on. That's not all I've done today. I've done some washing as well. I should have done that yesterday or the day before, but I just kept forgetting. Every night when I went to bed, there was this pile of washing and I was like, I must do that tomorrow. So I've done that. That's not all that I've done today as well. Oh no, as I said, I've been on a Christmas frenzy this morning. Christmas has been on my mind. In that moment between waking up and getting out of bed, it's where I have all my good ideas. Glenn may say some of them are a bit out there, but it's the time for good ideas, I tell you. So I was thinking about Christmas, and I was thinking about what I love about Christmas and what I don't like. And I don't like the waste at Christmas, the wrapping paper waste. I mean, I just don't enjoy buying wrapping paper, throwing it all in a black bin bag the minute it's torn off, just seeing all that waste. I was thinking of better solutions, and I thought, oh, I know, I'll make some gift bags, some fabric gift bags. But then I was thinking, I love the joy of opening a present. To be honest, sometimes that's the best part, the opening. And a gift bag is just not the same. So this is where the plan got good. I thought about the Japanese art of wrapping presents in fabric. I jumped straight onto YouTube. Oh, I was all over it. I was watching how easy it is to wrap presents in fabric. I was like, that's what I'm going to do. Now, in all honesty, we know that I'm probably going to be rubbish at the actual wrapping. Mr. Warner is going to be excellent at it. We know that's the way it goes, but set that aside. Wrapping presents in fabric is the way to go. So then I thought, oh, I need some fabric. And then I remembered that I am not buying new, buying something that's already out there in the world. So I jumped straight on Vinted and brought a couple of Christmas duvet covers. Oh, so excited about this. I'm so excited. This is a great idea. Even if Mr. Warner says it isn't, this is a great idea. So yeah, I've been busy this morning and it's all been very Christmassy. I start work in just over an hour and I want to get out and do a little bit of a walk. Otherwise, I'll have got like 0 steps in all day. So I'm just going to go for a stroll around the site. Also, I need to find a rubbish bin that's not overflowing. The one down here is jam-packed and it has been for days. Because it's out of season, they're not coming to empty it. So I need to find a rubbish bin. Oh, the exciting things in my day. Come on, let's go. Looks really empty without those caravans. Let's see if these ones are full. Oh, there's room in there. I'm going back to get my bin bag. So over the last couple of days, I've allowed myself to get super excited about moving. I felt that we were almost there, that it could all happen before Christmas. Last night we got sent a load of paperwork by the conveyancer. Oh my goodness, it took me hours. I read through it all, and by the end of it I thought, we're going to be lucky if we move in by Easter, let alone Christmas. There was a couple of discrepancies on the lease that need to be investigated. There's a whole load of other inquiries that the conveyancer has made. So yeah, I'm trying to stay positive about it, but yeah, it's tricky this morning. I'm so glad I decided to get out for a walk. I was umming and ahhing. I kept thinking of all little jobs to do, and I was like, no, get your shoes on, get out for a walk. Let's head back and let's get on with the afternoon's work. Do you remember a couple of months ago when my knee was hurting, someone, I can't remember your name, I'm so sorry, suggested walking backwards? Yes. Well, yesterday I was listening to a podcast with Dr. Chatterjee. I love him. And a guest on the show was saying how good walking backwards is. I want to be brave enough to walk backwards down this lane, but I'm not. So I'm walking forwards, talking into my camera instead. I don't know which is worse, to be honest. Anyway, walking backwards, you can fix a lot apparently. Knees, hips, legs, mobility, by walking backwards. I'm back in. That was a very pleasant walk. I'm going to sit the kettle on, make myself a cup of tea, sit down, call my mum before I start work, and I'll see you later this afternoon. Well, good evening to you. I finished work a little bit later than I planned. It's time to cook some dinner. I'm going to make some soup with that leftover casserole. The last bit, I'm just going to make a soup with it. I've not ate properly today. All I've ate, ginger biscuits and 2 slices of toast. Not good. Anyway, let's get this soup made. I'm going to throw in a couple of teaspoons of that ginger tamarind because it is so tasty. And I'm just going to have that for tonight's dinner. Mr. Warner will be back tomorrow, so let's plan something lovely for tomorrow night's dinner. This soup tastes so good. It tastes a little bit like mulligatawny. I'm going to just put a bit of yoghurt on there. Love a bit of yoghurt. Oh man, I'm going to look forward to this. Good morning and welcome to Friday. Oh, I have that Friday feeling. Mr. Warner will be back down to Devon tonight, so I'm looking forward to seeing him. I've been organised this morning. I've video edited. I have tidied up. I've done the washing up. I've done the jobs. And I started by putting some washing away. And then as I was trying to ram stuff in drawers, I was like, oh, this is pointless. This is what I did. I emptied the wardrobe and the drawers. This wasn't what was planned for today. But to be truthful, too much stuff. Too much stuff in too small a space. I've got to make some serious decisions. I feel like I took 2 steps forward and then a massive step back. But this is going to have to wait because I am heading into town. Oh, it's a face day. Yep, had my hair cut earlier this week. Now going to get my face done. I love a bit of self-care. It's a very grey day today. Every day this week's been grey, but this is exceptionally grey. It does look like it may rain at some point. Before I walk down into town, I've got to drop this off. It's for the drain down for the caravan. Glenn asked me to drop it off at the beginning of the week, and I've sat and looked at the piece of paper all week, and I was like, what is that piece of paper? Then I suddenly remembered, oh yeah, Glenn asked me to drop this off at reception, so I'm just going to sneak it through the letterbox and I'll say to Glenn, oh yeah, I did that. Right, that's a piece of paper dropped off. Let's get down into town. I've had my face done. I'm gonna nip in to the zero waste shop and have a look around. So just come in to have a look around. Definitely need to top up on our herbs and spices, that's for sure. And coffee beans as well. So that's excellent. I'm so glad I got to pop into the shop and have a look around. I was going to grab a coffee in town and sit and read my book, but then I remembered that I've got that massive pile of clothes that I've taken out the wardrobe, so I'm going to head back and sort out that wardrobe. Well, I made me coffee, but this is fast turning into one of those jobs that I wish I'd never started. I start working an hour, so I've got a time limit, so come on, let's power through. Right, in good news, it's nearly done. Look at that. It's all sorted. It's much more organised. I like it. The rest of the stuff I'm just going to hide under the bed. I have just made myself a massive bowl of yoghurt, fruit, pumpkin seeds and some of my favourite chocolate and vanilla peanut butter. This is what we call a bowl of deliciousness. Well, good afternoon to you. The work week is done and Mr. Warner's on his way, so all good. I've packed my computer. I am currently watching reruns of Bridgerton. Oh, I just fancied it. I just fancied it. That is on. I'm planning our meals for the next couple of days. Oh, I've got some deliciousness going on. I'm trying to use stuff that we've already got. I'm trying to be sensible, not buy any new ingredients. Mr. Warner, when he comes down on a Friday, I always say eat before you get it. He doesn't get it till 9 o'clock. It's too late to eat, so he'll get something. I think I'm going to make myself some scrambled egg for dinner. I know, it's not glamorous, but it'll fill a hole. Here we go. I love scrambled egg. I love it. It's an underrated meal. Well, that was the week. I mean, there wasn't a lot in it, to be honest. It was just one of those average sort of weeks. I hope you enjoyed just pottering around the caravan with me. As I mentioned in the video, there's been quite a lot going on the legal side of purchasing the flat. I'm hoping we get through that as quick as possible and can just get on and get into the flat. So that's it for this week. Just a super quick video from us. I hope you have had a great week and I hope you can join us next week. Take care. Have a great week. Bye.